Integration in logical learning.
Application tutorial for class 12, topic DBMS part 1 by Anupam Das. Now, what is a database? A database is an application that consists of some interrelated data of an organization to store, access, retrieval of that application. For example, the railway reservation system, library management system, etc. Now, what are the advantages? Easily accessible and responsive. Restrict the unauthorized access. Reduce the redundant or the duplicate data. Save plenty of time, money, and improve to decision making. And what are the disadvantages? It is the initial cost or the setup cost is high, complex in management, untrained person cannot access it, frequently needs to take data backups to prevent the data loss due to the system crash. Now, what are the different parts of a database? Data. Data is the smallest individual part of a database. It is also the raw facts of database management system. Information. Information is the meaningful and organized data after it has been duly processed. Field. It is the smallest unit of database that stores similar types of data. It is also known as the column or the attribute. Degree. The number of attribute is called the degree. Record. It is a collection of all related fields. It is also defining the all information of ones in the table. It is also known as a row or a tuple. Cardinality. The number of record is known as the cardinality. And what is a table? The table is the one which consists of all the records. It is also known as the database. All interrelated tables are together being called the Relational Database Management System, RDBMS. Now, what are the components of database? The DBMS is processed with various components like data, hardware, software, users like database administrator, database designer, application programmer, end user. Database languages, metadata, which is the data about the data, etc. Database administrator. The DBA or the database administrator is a group of persons that are responsible for the overall functions of a database. They are technically well-trained persons and have the following responsibilities to do. Designing the database and it controls the full access. Must be solving all the problems on the database. Taking or giving the authorization, and it also takes the regular backups and done modifications of the database, defining the schema, and it also controls the database accessibility and the data management as well. Now, what are database languages? Database languages are those using that we can create, delete, modify, searches, etc. on the database. These are the four types. DDL, Data Definition Language. It is used for defining the database. Some commands are create to create a table or the database, alter to delete or insert the fields into the table, drop to delete the entire table, truncate to delete all the records from the table, comment to add comments in the data dictionary, rename to rename the table's name. Now, the DML, the Data Manipulation Language. It is used to manipulate the data of the table. Some commands are select. It is used to select the data from the table. Insert. It is used to insert the data into the table. Update. It is used to update the records in the table. And delete. It is used to delete the records from the table. What is DCL or the Data Control Language? It is used for the controlation of the access of the database. Some commands are grant. It is used to give permissions to the users to access the database. And revoke. It is used to revoke or withdraw the permissions to access the database. Now, what is TCL? Transaction Control Language. It is used to control all types of transactions over the database. Some commands are commit. It is used to save or commit any transaction of the database. And rollback. It is used to roll back any transaction that made on the last time. Key or the key fields. Key is a set of fields that are used to uniquely identify a record. Consider two given table structures. Now, what is a candidate key? It is a set of columns that uniquely identifies the records. Here in std underscore det table, std underscore no may be a candidate key, or it would also consider as a candidate key. The value of candidate key is unique and not null. There may be more than one candidate key which is possible in a single database. Now, what is super key? It is a set of fields that are uniquely identifying the records. Here in the table, there are three sets of super key which is present, and these are. So in this table, as you can see, there are super key which are possible, and a candidate key is a super key, but the vice versa is not possible. Primary key, it is a field that uniquely identifies a record. Here in the std underscore det table, std underscore no is the primary key. A primary key consists not null and non-duplicate value. In a table, only one primary key is possible. From all the candidate key, only one set is chosen as the primary key. Notice foreign key. It is a field that connects the two tables. For example, here in both the table, std underscore course is the common field. A foreign key of the first table must be a primary key of the another table. In a table, more than one foreign key is possible to connect more relations. It also follows the rule of the primary key. Alternate key. From a candidate key, only one field is considered as the primary key, and the remaining are called the alternate key. Here from std underscore det table, std underscore name and std underscore course are the alternate key. In a table, more than one alternate key is possible. What is composite key? It contains more than one field to uniquely identify the record. Example from the table std underscore det, std underscore no and std underscore name is a composite key. A composite key may contain the primary key. In a table, more than one composite key, it is possible. And what is database schema? To develop the database, the designers are preparing the designing models of that database, which is called the database schema. Now there are three types. Logical schema. The logical schema consists how the database would be designed, how many types are required, and what would be data types, etc. Now what is physical schema? After the logical schema, the actual implementation of the database is called the physical schema. It consists of memory management, external or view level schema. The end users are able to interact with the database in this level. They are not able to view logical or physical schema. Relationship. The link. Dependency between two or more entities is called relationship. These are of three types. One-to-one, when one entity or record of a table is related to another record of another table, it is called one-to-one relationship, which is 1:1. One-to-many, when one entity or record of a table is related to more than one records of another table, it is called one-to-many, that is 1:m relationship. And when it is many to many, when one or more record of a table is related to more than one records of another table, it is called many to many, which is m:(n) relationship. Thank you for watching this video.